Hello everybody, it's Jim here. Well, we survived the first round of tornadoes in the area. I think there was either 2 or 3. Oh no, I'm actually in the picture. There was actually 2 or 3 close by, and I think there was 30 total for the last storm that went through last night. So I feel for those that got hit. We were lucky, we just had a load of tornado signs going off. So this is me in my workshop. Like I said, this is 2x4 in case anyone's interested. It was 2x4 lumber. All I did was nail it all together, sand it down, put a layer of varnish on it, and this thing's rock solid. So this is going to be my workshop for model making, as well as electronics and everything else that I do. So some of you have already seen that I've just recently purchased these. This is a Gylo, and again, somebody maybe can help me how you pronounce that. It's a Gylo's flying model. It's a Cessna 150. Cessna 152 is actually one of my all-time favourites, but this little guy here is definitely going to be on my favourites list. So I just recently purchased that. That's the Gylo's Cessna 150. The other one that I got, and thank you Amazon.com, was the Piper Cherokee. Again, the low-wing aircraft, I really love those as well. So it's a Piper Cherokee. Yeah, I actually fly these in Flight Simulator, whether it's Flight Simulator X or X Plane 11. Yeah, I definitely love flying these. So yeah, and I tell you what, the fact that I just recently come back to model aircraft, I used to do it with my dad. We could never afford very much, you know, so I think I had one model and maybe 1.5 because it ended up never getting finished. But you know, and this really brings back memories, and some of these plans are from the 1950s, 1960s. So this really is a taste of you know, reminiscing with me and my dad when we used to just play around with making things with whatever we could. So the last model I've got at the moment is the Piper Super Cub. Don't know much about this, but I know that I do like the Piper Cub. I don't know if the Super Cub is a different variant, but I like that one as well. So like I said, I recently just got all 3 of these off Amazon.com. And hopefully, like I say, I'm still building up my small collection of models and tools and all the rest of it. I've got a load of tools because I do plastic modeling, which really has fell by the wayside. I still do paper modeling, so I've still got a load of tools. But today, from Easy Build, I actually got their military set and another set of paper based on recommendations from a couple of sites there on Facebook. So I got the military tissue pack and the civilian tissue pack. Also got yellow and green in the Asaki, which gets recommended quite a lot as well. So I got those today, and let's say looking forward to either trying these or experimenting with the tissue that comes with the models. Again, at the moment, let's say what I'm trying to do is just build up my collection so that I've got everything ready to go. Also got some of this Instant Jet and a couple of sticks of blue Yoo-hoo stick, which also gets recommended, a couple of nozzles. I think you can see that there. So yeah, so I've got Instant Jet Super Fine or an Instant Jet Medium. I just got the small ones because again I want to play around with this. This is CA glue for anyone that's not seen it, but again this seems to get recommended a lot for anybody that's building balsa models. So that's part of my stash actually. And a big shout out to Easy Built Models. The reason I mention them is because I only placed one order with them, and this was it. You've just seen it. You get a little catalogue here, which I think is great. I'm actually going to ask them if you can decline from getting a catalogue if you don't want one. You know, I don't like adding to the pile. I don't want to get one of these every time I make an order. You know, I don't want it to end up in the rubbish. We throw enough stuff away. But it's a nice little catalogue. Stuff was really well packed, and I'm really happy with it. You know, it took a few days, but again, I'm in no hurry. So the next thing that I need to do is work on getting a decent workbench. Not a workbench, a cutting top. Somewhere that I can put pins in and all the rest of it. I know I've got this cutting mat here, but I'm still working on that. So anyway, that's it for now. Let's say just a short little video. I hope to be making some working videos. When I say working, actually building models. Actually do a video with me doing a build. I wouldn't be fast forwarding it. I actually like to just do it in slow time. Maybe pick one of the models, maybe the Cessna 150. Do the model and just glue it together, pin it together, and talk about it while I'm doing it. You know, just have a general chit chat, which I like to do. I'm really not into the fast forwarding. When you see somebody building a model aircraft in 5 minutes, and all you see is hands zipping, it drives me insane. It's just my preference. Again, I have no issues with those videos, but I just like to see things done in slow time, that's all. So I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. They're talking about more storms coming through. Listen, I live in the St. Louis area of Missouri, and listen, I hope everyone's having a great day, and I hope everybody stays safe out the path of the storms. And yeah, this is the first of hopefully many videos, and I apologise for my hands getting in the side there. Like I said, I'm using my Olympus OMD M1 Mark II to do this, and I'm really pleased with the audio quality on it as well as the picture. I set it to focus here so that if my hand moves, you know, it doesn't focus on it. I think there's nothing worse than contrast changing and the focus changing and everything else when you're trying to actually just watch a video. So alright guys, please feel free to put any comments below and any recommendations. You know, I'm open to have a chit chat, and like I said, I'm going to try and do this a couple of times a week if I can. Depends on enthusiasm. I am working on building, as if you saw my workshop video, which I'll put a link to in the description below and also up here in this video. If you have a look at that video, you can see where this all started. None of this was here before. This is a completely blank room. Well, the entire basement was blank, so I had to build a workshop, plumbing the electrics, put the walls up. I'm still working on lights, etc, etc, but you can watch that other video if you're interested. But yeah, really appreciate any feedback or any topics that you want me to cover. And this is me starting again after 50 years away from it, so I'm going to be looking at it from the perspective of a beginner. And I will be taking it slow. I'll be humming and hawing, which I've done a wee bit here today, about what to do next. And like I said, probably make the videos 10 or 15 minutes. And like I said, look forward to hearing from you. I was going to say seeing you, but I look forward to hearing from you in the comments. So everybody take care and bye for now.